What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? I asked you a question. Guys, I do have a Tuesday morning editorial for you. I didn't think I was going to have one, but I do. While I was looking for them, by the way, I don't remember the names because I just skimmed across it. But remember last summer that white police officer who shot the young man, it was over the summer. He's going to trial this week, the officer is. So we'll see if he's going to answer for shooting that young man or not. So that's in Pittsburgh, if you want to look that up. There was something else that was going on in Philadelphia. Oh, the viral video, the girl that got hit. Man, that one is under investigation now. They're investigating the officer. And I'm not saying the girl didn't deserve some type of action, because you see, there's a couple other videos I saw on it where she swings out at the officer or puts her arm up. She deserved to get use of force on her. You don't push a cop, hit a cop, grab a cop, or anything. You just don't do it. I don't care if you guys like cops or hate cops. You just don't do it. It's like you don't grab a tiger at the zoo by his tooth. You don't do that to a cop. So she got a real life lesson. But I still think the police officer used a little too much force, especially if her ear was gushing blood. He could have just, he's a big guy. He could have just pushed her back, and then he had a taser in his hand. So he needs to learn a little bit about close quarter combat. However, she doesn't get off the hook. She learned a life lesson. So kind of both of them, more her than him because she initiated it. But anyway, and that's for you cop watchers, don't go physical on the cops. Just go, hey man, I'm just recording. If you want to go physical on me, I don't know why, I'm not breaking the law. But we're going to, and speaking of cop watching, we're going to Phoenix, Arizona. When I get to Phoenix, the sun will be rising. We hope his body camera will be on. We're going to find that out in a second here. This is why we film, guys. This is why we film the cops. So out of Phoenix, Arizona, a family is mourning after an unarmed father was shot and killed while running from Phoenix police. The family of Henry Rivera says they plan to sue the city of Phoenix for wrongful death. Rivera was staying in a motel when Phoenix police showed up looking for a violent kidnapping suspect. Rivera had active warrants. He took off running when he saw the officers, and after a short chase, which Rivera briefly stole a car, makes him a criminal right there, police shot him as he exited the vehicle. Rivera was unarmed. He was also not the suspect they believed that they were chasing. Henry Rivera was 30 years old, but had a lot of people counting on him. One of his stepdaughters, Alicia Gallo, was quoted as saying he had 4 biological and then 4 stepchildren. He claimed us all as his daughters. Gallo was in shock when she heard Rivera had been shot and killed by Phoenix police. She said, I was like, no, you're lying. I mean, and he wasn't even the suspect. That's the bad part. I mean, some of you might say, well, he stole a car, he had warrants, he was a credit card. I think it might, yeah, right here, he's a credit card thief and, burglary, but that doesn't warrant the death penalty, guys. It warrants maybe, he had to answer for his crimes, but the death penalty is a little too, no. So going on, and Gallo didn't, there's some other, she says, I still kind of don't believe it. I probably won't until I see him at the funeral. The family says Rivera ran because he had several warrants, mostly for burglary and credit card theft. Not the death penalty. That doesn't warrant execution. He had been arrested multiple times in California. Police say they chased him because they thought he was kidnapping and triple shooting suspect Edison Noyola. This man ran as if he was that suspect, said Sergeant Tommy Thompson with the Phoenix Police Department. I'm told he looks very similar to the suspect they were looking for. Justify, justify, justify. Now, Gallo is the first to admit Rivera was not perfect, but to her he was dad. For graduation, he bought my cap and gown. He was always supporting us. And I get that. You know, she said he's not perfect. And he wasn't. I mean, the guy was credit card thief, burglary. However, it does not warrant capital punishment. Those aren't capital punishment offenses. Even if you do run from the cops, he was unarmed. They're just too quick to shoot. I don't know. I'm going to go on. I'm starting to get wrapped up in this. Gallo says the family plans to sue the city after the funeral. They said that his stepdaughter says, I think he needs justice. Just because he had warrants doesn't give a cop the right to shoot somebody, a man, especially if he didn't show any harm to them. He was just running. Now, she also said the family does not have Rivera's body or the autopsy results yet, so it is unclear how many times he was shot. Phoenix police have said that 2 tactical officers fired shots. Tactical, there you go, adrenaline, badass, SWAT team. You know, that's how they are, guys. It's a mentality. A spokesperson for the department also stated that a witness indicated Rivera may have reached in his waistband. There is not body camera footage of the shooting. Sorry, can I say that again? There is not body camera footage of the shooting. Can I say it one more time? There is not body camera footage of the shooting. All together now. There is not body camera footage of the shooting. Let's do it one more time, gang. There is not body camera footage of the shooting. There is not body camera footage of the shooting. So all you law enforcement officers that may watch this video here, and I'm out there recording, and you tell me, well, we have cameras too, that's bullshit. How many times have we seen that story? Well, the body camera footage was not clear. Well, the body camera footage is not available. Well, the body cameras were not on at the time. Don't stand there and tell me you got cameras too. This camera right here is always on when I'm recording the police. This camera right here is always going, always recording, and it does not lie. I'm not one of those that's going to edit it a certain way to make cops look bad and see how they look bad. I'm capturing the moment. And what people are going to see is the moment, good or bad. If you're a good cop and you're professional and you're courteous and you do the right thing and you follow policy and you treat people equally respectful, it's going to show right here. If you're an asshole and you do something like that, it's going to show right here. My camera is always on, unlike that cop. Why were there were 2 tactical cops. 2! Why is there no body camera footage? Why? There were 2 cops. They were chasing a guy. There's no body camera footage. Like, not one cop had a camera going? Rivera's family is raising money for funeral expenses, and if you would like to donate, not that I'm, raising money, I'm not asking for money for me, but for them, please visit their GoFundMe site. There's a link to it. I didn't even click that. But the link to this story is in the description box below. At the bottom of that story, there's a link there where you can go to their GoFundMe site if you want to help out with their funeral expenses. News Now UK letting you know what's going on across your nation, and I'm telling you what, man, Arizona it's almost bad as Texas. Phoenix, Mesa, what the hell is going on there, Governor? Do you not have a handle on your law enforcement officers? I think you better get one because they're killing people and they're beating up old women. That's a fact. I saw the video. And they're knocking guys down who are just standing there looking at their cell phone. That's another story, and I did an editorial on both of those. Getting tired of this. This is why I record the police. All you cops that don't like me out there recording the police, then you need to tell your partners to knock this shit off because we're getting tired of it. News Now UK, let me know what you guys think in the comment section.